The wizard Ionus Silhavind had the answer he needed. I gave him all he could ever want. And yet, he stopped his studies. But somehow, against all odds, he has discovered the secret of my greatest gift to the casters of the Breen, the map. The champion Despo Goodshower lives. The Gnomon Pantherback is on death's door, and my favorite church group has been destroyed. And the god Tempest, locked in stone for years, now rides in the pack of his most disappointing acolyte. The war priest Abel Snowflower has pledged himself to the valley, as well as his man Ionus. And the warlock Filnyr bumbles around masterless, and yet here I am, ready to gift him the powers he so prizes. And yet there lies Donatus deep in his rock, still gifting the most unworthy his boons. Jesus brings the gift of Waterdeep, Bezleth drills down deep to horrors not known in centuries, and Elspeth hunts another charneled bastard to aid in her infernal collection. And now the party of Ionus step through the contrails into the Tower of the Gilded Rock on the Threeway and right into the arms of the greatest Hark general in 300 years, Herr Augie Grappa. There to end the last dregs of the Owlwood power, en route to finally adding the great jewel of the Gilbraine, the mountain city, firmly under the fist of Robert Hark the Cleaver. Do you know what time it is?
It's time for Dungeon Dads.
It's time for the Dungeon Dads.
Yeah, baby.
Heroes fall. I see them on the front line, standing tall. They're risking life and limb to answer the call. But what they fighting for? Don't know, don't care. Just along for the ride. But everyone must stand. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna win inside.
All right, everybody, and welcome back to the podcast. As always, I'm your DM, Tom Blaylock, and I am joined by the unflappable Sam Frank.
Show me that smile again, fellas.
So good. So good. John Watson playing the wizard Ionus Silhavind.
Yeah, baby. Let's do this.
And Tim Carr playing the warlock Filnyr Omajira.
Did you almost forget his name? No.
I keep,
no, but we are flappable, apparently.
We are. Well, sorry. I had other adjectives to describe you two, and I was like, no time.
We like superlatives, Tom. I'm just saying.
No time. No time. Don't waste another minute on your crying.
Yeah. Gentlemen, I was so disappointed when I went back and listened to episode 44 because I thought you had already stepped through the portal and I was ready to unleash the other side of the portal on you. Are you ready to just pick up right where we left off?
Let's just do it.
So, Ionus has scratched the word Tundick on the floor, not a scroll, and his tiny little halfling finger has made its way inside of it as the scroll wrapped around his finger, and he shines it like a flashlight against the side of the Templus. And through the smoke that the flashlight is creating, you see a teleportation circle. You could just walk through right now and be there, and you hear in the distance through this teleportation circle, you hear the sound of forks and knives scratching on plates. Fellas, what do you do?
Well, as I have now created this portal, I'm a little apprehensive. We had a little trouble last time. I say we send Saber on in. Let him scout the place for us.
Sounds like the tower's occupied, but by whom?
If I had to guess, I would say it's a combination of Monteran troops and Hark troops. Every so often, there are small towers and forts along the Threeway, and they are manned by Hark and Monter. We share the Threeway together.
even though there's an attack imminent?
I have not heard word. Not sure how I would. That the Threeway has been taken over.
We've been given a little bit of information out here, and we believe that Hawk has control of this area and moves against Monterre.
You hear the scraping stop, and you hear someone say, "Oh, what?
God damn it!" I send Saber in to take a look.
We're going to go. We better be ready to go. We may not have much time.
Let me tell you a little bit about portals, fellas.
So while he's doing
I've
that,
seen
Saber.
a portal or two in my day. This seems like a good one, but if you're going to go through a portal, you got to be ready. Let me tell you what it takes to be ready in a situation like this. I don't know if we have 10 minutes.
I'll let you do it. You're going to need it.
While he's
You're gonna
talking,
need it.
Saber goes in.
Okay. How long are you going to let him be in there? You lose total contact with him, even though you could see him if he was just standing on the portal. You lose total contact with him because you're about 40 miles away from him as he goes through the thing. So tell me how long you're going to give him.
So
and if you have given him
before,
any instructions.
Before he goes in, I'm going to tell him to tell him to take 2 minutes to walk to take a look around, and then come back. Or I guess I'll say I will give him 2 minutes, and then after 2 minutes, I'm going to just dismiss him to another plane.
Okay. So the portal's still open. Abel's talking, giving you guys your rah-rah.
You have to fight against the dislocation that you will naturally feel being uprooted from your place in this material plane and plop down in a location you never anticipated. ...
Let me go in, Master. Let me go in, Master.
Parson, you want to go first?
Let me soak up the blood of our enemies. And this has been about a minute and a half now. I'll say 2 minutes. You're going to get your full inspiring leader. I don't want to take away that from you. You'll need it. Saber
12 temporary hit points, everybody.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome.
Saber returns to the teleportation circle and is sort of looking up wildly toward where you all have toward you, but you can tell he can't see. He can't see you.
All right, I dismiss him.
All right, and you're gonna re-bamf him in where you are.
I bring him back, and his information floods my brain.
Okay, so he saw a room, and it has the teleportation circle. It's a circular room, but the teleportation circle was small compared to the room. If the teleportation circle was it was similar in size to the one you saw in the library, then you're looking at a room with about a 25-foot radius, and it's a circle all the way around. So he is inside a circular tower. The circle almost touches the back wall, and then about 15 feet away from the circle, there are 2 stone walls that are about 10 feet long each. You recognize immediately these are sort of defensive positions. And then he saw spears mounted in the ground beyond that. And then a small, almost like a lectern, where an archer could stand on it. Now, no one was in these positions, but you recognize that these are potentially like defensive positions. Probably you should assume that they have put together some way to like be ready for people who are coming through this circle if they're not who they want to see. Beyond that, beyond the spears that are sort of set up and rooted in the ground, there was a table, and there were 6 people sitting at the table eating, and a 7th man emerged from like his head like out of the ground. It's hard to tell like what that is all about, but he sort of just emerges out of the ground carrying a basket full of bread, and he spotted Saber. And Saber ran back over to the circle as soon as he was spotted.
So you keep saying the ground. So this is an indoor interior room? Circular room?
I'm sort of giving it as much from Saber's perspective as possible.
Oh, okay.
So the ground is the floor, not like the ground. He didn't look outside the tower and see the spears on the ground in the dirt outside.
No, these were if you can imagine, sort of like ground mounted bollards in front of the White House. Like these things were like rooted in stone.
Low spiky barriers.
I mean, you could walk through it, but an army couldn't easily run through it.
Right.
Like these are oh shit defenses.
But not currently manned.
There's a table of people eating.
Mm-hmm. 6
Yep.
of them.
6 of them. Yep.
So I relay everything, of course, that Saber saw, and say, gentlemen, it appears that maybe they are now expecting us.
Well, expecting somebody.
And you see that the man that you saw who was carrying the bread, he's unarmed, and you see his head sort of enter the space of the teleportation circle, and he sort of looks around, and you can make out his voice, and he says, "Yes, it is glowing. It is glowing. Should we tell Herr Grappa?" No, it's no, I don't think so. We don't expect any more Monterans for a week. It is glowing, though. Has someone turned it on? And then you don't see his face anymore.
Should I go in
Well, if you're keeping the portal open,
representing Monterre?
I think you must be the last one in. It's your finger that is opening the portal. Right? If you go first, we might be stranded.
Fair point.
And if we send Parson first, as he wishes, they may receive the wrong message. But,
Well, I can make Parson invisible.
yes, I don't know if we want to show with an abundance of available force. It sounds like they're conferring with Monterre, so perhaps your strategy is right. We just lead the way.
Fellas, can we bluff them? You're
And
from
tell them-
Monterre.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe I come in representing Monterre. Perhaps I'm a noble come to check fortifications.
We've already got Monterran colors on.
How about this? I cast a greater invisibility spell on Parson. We walk in. Abel, you or Filnyr can announce my coming. You walk in with Mr. Percy. Parson follows, and then I make a grand entrance.
And you are Jonas Silverwind or Ionis Silchavind?
I believe we should keep that name quiet. Even Jonas Silverwind is starting to spread around as the bring the wrong attention. How about Mylar Flemgimble?
Mylar Flemgimble.
Mylar Flemgimble
Is that a royal name in Monterre?
But
from the Stonecutters Guild.
no, master. But they are all in finance, aren't they?
Well, again,
Aren't they in the treasury?
if this first of all, does Hawk know that? Second of all, I can come to make sure that the money that we've invested in this tower and this army is actually paying off.
Am I invisible now?
Not yet.
Can you still see me now?
I see you pause. Hold on. But perhaps we are coming through to inspect the tower and see where our investment see how well our investment is doing.
Ionus, I do think you should open up your mental channel to us, if that is... I don't know how long that takes. I don't know if we have that kind of time, but it would be best if we could speak to each other without speaking.
I would agree. If we have the time, it'll take me 10 minutes.
I don't think we have the time. Someone is
You
sure
just
to come.
cast it. Can't you just cast it?
If it's prepared,
Oh,
which it is not.
Can't you just burn that spell slot before we walk into danger,
John, listen up. Listen up. I will let you use what level spell slot is it? Third?
Don't worry about it. I'm not doing it.
I'll let you use it.
Even though it's not prepared. All right, I'm ready. And I sort of, give me some prestidigitation, make sure I look impressive.
Yeah, I give everybody the same colors, and I cast greater invisibility on Paulson.
Okay. That lasts for like 10 minutes, right?
A minute. 1 minute.
There's only 1 minute? God dog it. All right, I cast
Yep.
regular invisibility on Paulson.
Okay.
How long does that last?
That one's
hour?
An hour.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's much
All right.
better for what
Can
we
you
want.
see me now?
You are now gone, but I do know you're there.
Fellas, don't leave me hanging too long. And I'm going to step through the portal.
Okay. When you step through the portal, there are 5 men sitting at a table, and the bread guy is gone, and they all sort of look up at you, and like one of them is like immediately like reaches underneath the table, and there's 4 of them that look like total mooks. They're clearly like non-regulars, and they just kind of like they're scared.
All right. So I'm going to use thaumaturgy to just make my voice boom, not, thunderously, just a little more resonant than normal. And I say,
Prepare to receive Mylar Flimgimble of the Monterre Flimgimbles, here to inspect this operation.
So
I'll come through behind him and
okay.
Abel, are they ready to receive him?
I present Master Flimgimble's man-at-arms, Filnyr.
And meanwhile, it's just booming, right? Like how far away can you hear this?
not just. I'm just giving it a little extra bass, just bouncing it around the room a couple
It's
of
his
extra
theater
times.
voice.
Okay.
There
All right.
you go.
Okay. All right. So
And then I sort of get down on one knee and gesture towards the portal and sort of nod to Filnyr to do the same.
And I will do the same.
the one who reached under the table calls out. He says, Hansford, get your men ready. They're coming early. What I would like to do is Sam and Filnyr, I would like you both to give me intimidation checks with advantage,
Okay.
and I will take the lowest of these 2 checks.
Okay. So with advantage, right?
With advantage, I'll take the lowest.
Okay.
Well, I got with advantage an 8.
Okay.
I got a 27.
Okay.
So Filnyr looks like a cold immer fucker.
So Filnyr,
And I look like a dandy.
yes, you do. So Filnyr, there's at the table, there's 5 guys there. There's a guy who's reaching under the table for something, and then there are 4 kind of mooky looking guys. They are terrified of you, but they're still going for their spears. Your passive perception, the 2 of you?
15.
18.
Okay, Abel, you see that the room has there's stairs that are heading up, and you can actually see some light coming from up there that look like actual daylight up there. And
Okay.
you see a man dressed very much like the archers that you just fought on the gift
Mm-hmm.
that was with Blackjack Koigo. He's hunched down and he has his longbow knocked, and he's holding it sideways. He is right
Kill
at
shot,
the
kill shot, that's a kill shot.
that's at the ceiling, and you can see that he is about to let loose at Filnyr, and you're in initiative.
What treachery is this?
Shit.
Is this how you greet all your guests, with violence?
Yep. Absolutely.
6.
21.
All right.
And a 10.
Okay. You all are very, very, very lucky. Again, this is this ain't right. So Filnyr, you are not going to be surprised.
Okay.
You got the first spot in initiative order. Sam, did Abel point out this archer? Sorry.
Yeah, we're both sort of down on one knee, and I sort of see him coming down the stairs. And I gesture with my spear when I say,
What treachery is this?
Okay. All right. So Filnyr, you see him point up, and this guy is clearly about to let loose his arrow at you.
Okay. Give me the layout of where they
Okay,
are,
yeah.
all relative to each other and relative to that archer, please.
So the teleportation circle is, let's just say, the back part of the circle, and that's where you guys are still standing, like on or just outside of the teleportation circle. Okay. You're looking forward, and in a concentric line, you've got 2 curved stone walls that are about 5 feet high.
Okay.
There's no one behind those, and then you have a small lectern that raises someone up about 5 feet. No one's on that. It's another stone wall, but there's only room for maybe like 2 people up there, and there's enough room for probably 5 people behind each one of these 5-foot pony walls that curve, sort of follow the curve of the teleportation circle, but they're out about 10 feet. And then another 10 feet behind that is the lectern, and another 10 feet behind that is the row of spears. And then just on the other side of the spears, there is a table. And at the back, farthest away from the back wall, so this is about 40 feet away from where you were standing, stairs go up and follow the curve of the wall. And so this archer is up on the curve of the wall. Everybody else is at the table.
And the table is how far from me?
The table is right at 30 feet away from you.
30 feet away from me. And the archer is how far from the table? And
He's up about 12 feet.
Okay.
So the stairs sort of snake around the curvature of the tower.
Yeah.
And so he is, if you're looking straight at the table, he's to the left 15 degrees and up. So he's probably 45 feet away from you in a straight line.
I was going to try to use diplomacy for this, but it seems like we don't have time for that. So I'm just going to start this off with a synaptic static.
Okay.
Nice.
And if what you've told me is correct, I should be able to get everybody in it.
Everybody, and you can, I think you can do it. What's the radius on this?
It's a 20-foot.
And so you'll be able to
radius.
stay out of it. You and Abel will be able to stay out of it then.
Yeah. So I can, and it's 120-foot range, so I could center it far enough back easily to not encapsulate us. And then is there, I guess the one cursory thing I'd want to look at is where is the stairway from below? Does that come in the same area?
You cannot see it from where you are.
Okay.
I mean,
Probably
it's not right near. It's definitely on the other side beyond the spears.
Got it.
Somewhere
Okay.
in there. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I will cast
And this
synaptic.
is clearly not a dining room. This is clearly like defenses set up, and these
Right.
guys were just on duty here.
Right. Okay. So yeah. All right. So 8d6. It is a DC 16. Is it a con save? Yeah, it's a con save. Wait, sorry. Intelligence save.
Intelligence save. Yep.
So yeah, DC 16 int save, or they take 8d6 psychic damage.
Okay.
And if they fail, they have muddled thoughts for a minute, assuming they're
still alive.
still alive, which we shall see. Okay, so I got to roll twice here, but
So roll roll a damage first for me.
1 on the floor. 25 total.
And tell me, okay, where are you going to put this thing? Are you gonna center it up a little bit?
I think.
or
Well,
ground level?
I mean, I would center it to make sure that it could reach both the archer, and the group of guys at the table. Knowing what I know of the space, I don't think it's occluded by stonework. It doesn't say anything about that in the spell. So,
Yeah.
I don't think it needs to be. It's probably like, I think head height would be enough to get everybody in there.
The reason why I ask is because there might be men above this
Below.
floor and below
Right.
this floor, or
Yeah,
below
no,
this floor. And so I'm wondering if you are going to choose which direction would have a chance of taking a little extra. Would it be above or below?
Probably above.
Okay.
So I'm guessing there's more archers up there.
Okay.
So I can see those.
There's a guy coming down from upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You'll roll some saves, baby.
So I don't have to roll the saves for the 4 mooks. Unfortunately, they all they sort of shake in their chairs a little bit. It looks like they're having like an epileptic fit or something from this synaptic static, and then like just a tiny bit of blood just comes out of all of their noses, and they are not even falling on the floor, but they're dead. The archer up above, it's an intelligence save, yeah?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. He got a 5.
That would be a fail.
That's a fail. And so he's going to take a lot of damage. That's 25 damage. Good
25
night.
damage.
That's a lot.
And he has to subtract a d6 from all attack rolls and ability checks and con saves for concentration checks, rather.
God damn it. Okay. All right. And this guy who's sitting at the table, who's clearly like not your average mook. This guy also going to fail it. All right. Wow. And then there's 2 other guys you can't see. I'm going to roll for them now. 1. Natural 1. Jesus.
No bonus on the int saves.
That's right, baby.
And then this last one. Natural 1. That's a 2. Oh, shit.
Wow.
2 natural ones.
I just rolled 2 natural 1s in a row. Okay.
Wow.
This is going to be, you guys are pretty tough. Okay. Let me do this math here. Wow. Okay. Okay. That's just insane. Okay.
That's okay. That's half my spell arsenal.
Yeah, but it's true, and that was a really smart move. Okay. And then you're gonna use your movement or anything?
I think I will wave Jonas through and Mr. Percy and just say, "Be on your guard." Wait, is there anybody else that I can see? Just the spotter's still alive, right?
Yeah. And Tim is reading the character, the monster type. It's called
the guy sitting.
Hark spotter. He is sitting there at the thing.
Yeah. I think I will take a defensive position on the other side of that little pony wall.
Okay.
Duck and be ready.
Okay.
How far away are those from the portal?
They're about 10 feet.
Okay.
So only like 5 feet away from you.
Oh.
Or 10 feet away from you. I mean, if you guys are still in the portal, then if you're right in the middle of the portal, like if you didn't step out at all.
No, we stepped out and took the knee and, made the announcement, whatever.
Yeah. So they're 10 feet. It's 10 feet away from you.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's
okay.
it.
All right. So, wow, that was really great. So I'm going to give, let's see, I'm going to give 3/4 cover to you. Actually, I'm going to give a half cover because this guy's up so high.
Okay.
This first guy.
Well,
go ahead, Sam.
I've got possibly bad, possibly good news. He targets me
that's
instead.
Right. Oh, okay. That's right. So he's automatically going to re-aim at Abel.
I feel like the arrow is what does the re-aiming, right? Like, it's got to be weird. Like they shoot at me and it just goes toward Abel.
Yeah. That's the weird thing. Okay. So he is going to roll an attack at you, Abel. 21.
A 21 will hit.
Okay. Now don't forget.
Wait. He has to take a d6 off of that roll.
Oh, right.
You roll it, Tim. You roll it. It's your spell.
Nice. What a spell.
6.
Oh my
6.
God.
So 15.
Does a 15
That
hit, Sam?
arrow goes wide.
Okay.
Anything but a 1 saved me there. Yeah.
This next one,
Now, just so you know, Tom, they can try to make an int save at the end of each of their turns to clear that mental fog.
Does it take an action?
No, it just says it can make an intelligence saving throw at the end.
He's
of each of its turn.
But
it has to be at the end of his turn. So.
Okay. And so he fires these 2 arrows, and then he hops up on top of up the stairs, and then another one comes in right behind him, and you hear him say, "At the teleportation circle, my arrows are doing weird. I can't think straight. My nose is bleeding." And the next one pops down, gets the lay of the land, and he stays on the stairs, and he takes a shot at Filnyr, but he goes right at Abel, and it's a 21. Roll your d6.
And this guy was not hit by the static, correct?
He was.
Awesome.
Roll your d6.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Another 21.
Yeah, right?
Another 6.
Another 6.
Bitches.
Oh, this is so dumb. Okay. All right. The next one is a 22.
Roll that D6, baby.
Roll that D6, baby. This is where I need that 6 more.
Need it.
Number 1.
No.
21.
So it's a 21.
Still hit.
You got your 21, Tom.
All right. So Sam, you're going to be, for the first part of this, you are going to be, you're going to take half damage on the piercing part of this.
Yes, because I have resistance to ranged weapon attacks.
Yeah, so it's 9 piercing, so you'll take 4 piercing damage.
But I still
And
got to take the full poison.
the full poison, yeah. That has nothing to do with the kind of attack it is.
All right. Well, bye-bye, temporary hit points.
And he stays on the stairs and knocks another arrow. But he is going to, actually, they're both going to take do their intelligence save to see if they can. Now,
DC
do they have to?
16.
Do they get a D6 off this too?
No, it's ability checks, not saving throws. Ability checks, attack rolls,
17.
and
All right, the one that's back up on the roof
concentration.
saves. The second one gets a 16.
They both
So
save.
these
Both save.
2 archers both saved. Okay,
Still worth it.
that's still pretty great. Okay, and then the guards are all dead, and Ionus, it is you.
All right.
Still in the gift.
Still.
Oh, you need a turn for Percy too, right? And Pawson. So Pawson should have come through on my turn.
He's on your turn.
But,
turn.
Yeah, I forgot to do his turn. I would have sent him at the dude at the table.
Okay.
But
I will let you go ahead and do it. You need it. He's invisible, so he's going to get advantage on the first attack.
right, but then that's right. He's invisible, and then he'll lose his invisibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think the ruse is up. So
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, so let's see. So he'll attack. Natural 20.
Holy shit.
Oh my God. Okay.
Woo!
And then okay,
Jesus.
so it's 2d6 plus 4, so 4d6 plus 4. So 15 damage, 19 damage. And he has to make a DC 14 strength saving throw, assuming he's alive.
Oh, he's alive. Okay.
Oh, he's alive.
Oh, he's definitely alive. Yeah, this guy's not screwing around. Okay. He is a DC 14 strength saving throw.
Yeah, or to get knocked prone.
2. He is prone. Jesus. Jesus. Okay. He's Pawson's prone bone right now.
And Pawson is visible again.
Yeah,
He's
and
prone
Pawson is,
down.
Pawson is visible. All right. Ionus.
I see the arrows flying, and I cast Mage Armor.
All right.
And then I walk through the portal. And I say, I just came to check on my investment. Hello?
Oh, it's a real Monteran noble. Don't kill him. Leave him alive.
No kill. I just want to see where my money has gone.
Herr Grappo want him right in the dungeon with the other ones.
Uh-oh.
And why would somebody not just turn tail and jump right back through the portal and close it at that? I'm like, well, bye.
Adios.
You should actually do that and then come back with a regular voice and be like, I'm here.
You gotta roll
Character switch.
You gotta roll Percy's initiative, John.
I roll his initiative.
I'd like for you.
There's
Actually,
no
I'll
way
roll
Percy's coming through into this abattoir.
Well, I'll tell you. Like he has to.
I don't want to leave him behind.
He has to beat John's initiative roll. or else he's going to be back there.
Oh yeah, because he's got to get in there before Jonas has anything to
Before
do about it.
before Jonas goes through.
All right, Reginald A. Percy. Oh yeah, okay. He
Shit.
got. He's in.
Shit.
He's in.
18, baby.
So he's also he steps in and takes a knee as well.
he's with us.
So he's with you, and
And then does he
as-
just dive for cover?
and yeah,
as
he's
the
going to
arrows
dive for
start
cover.
flying?
As Ionus walks in, you realize now that the room is much harder to see in. There are a few sconces on the walls, but as he walks in, the light from the teleportation circle dims down, and John, the scroll is just in your hand again, and your hand is a normal size.
Okay, and the portal the other portal shuts.
Okay, this spotter that is prone, he does a super acrobatic like backflip up in front of Pawson, and he just lets him have it. All right, let's see here.
Now, just to be clear, Pawson had missing hit points from last time that he did not get back.
He has just until midnight tonight.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so he is going to strike 3 times with his short sword. I hate to say it. This guy is a yeah.
Hate to see
First
it.
attack 23.
That'll hit Pawson's natural armor.
Okay, now this is bad. This is potentially bad here. Okay, 9 piercing damage, and oh no, they're all dead. Never mind. He doesn't get sneak attack. Oh shit.
There's nobody next to him.
Oh, nobody's there. Okay, all right. The next one's a 9. He
Nine misses.
swipes at his ear and misses. And this one, he sort of does an uppercut right at his jowls. 20.
Okay, that'll hit.
All right, here we go. And you take another 6 damage on this. And then this guy, he kind of does this little pirouette thing, and he like moves away from Pawson in a way that Pawson can't even get his mind around how to attack him.
He disengaged. Okay.
He disengages, and you see him move back in the other direction, like not toward the stairs up. And you see that he runs down the stairs, and you hear him call out, and he says, "There are casters. We need everyone. How many are in the kitchen? How many are in the dining room? Barracks, everybody. Don't waste your time with armor." And you hear lots of movement downstairs.
How far is it to the stairs down?
From you, it's 30 feet, 35 feet.
Okay, because he only gets half movement because he was prone.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought to you. No,
He's him.
Okay, so he's going to get to the stairs. You'll still see he's still standing there.
Okay.
You can still see him. He's calling down to it. You're right.
He's like made the top of the railing and just
Yeah.
yelled.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's right. And then from upstairs, another guy who sort of has a similar looking armor as him heads down, fires a light crossbow bolt unfortunately, right at you, Sam.
This is also from upstairs.
22. Give me a D6, and I'll let this D6 stand for all. And wait, before you roll it, do you want this D6 to stand for all the rolls this guy makes?
Can I
Tim?
see what it is first?
No.
Just kidding. Yeah, that's fine. It's probably easier and faster
Okay.
for everybody.
Okay.
4. Good enough.
Okay.
I'll
Does,
take
it, does an
Nice.
18 hit?
Misses.
All right. And how about an 8?
12
also
minus
misses.
4 is 8, and that misses.
And
19 minus 4 is 15, and that misses.
damn. Okay. And this guy goes up and ducks back upstairs.
Filnyr, are you seeing this? They're intimidated by my presence. They can't bring themselves to take a clean shot at me.
One lucky shot so far. I think you're doing wonderfully, Abel.
How
Keep up the good work.
How far we've come
And Abel, it is you.
From that one crossbow bolt.
That's right.
Down at me.
That's right.
All right.
You can see the head of one guy like moving down the stairs, and then you see one of the archers also dressed in the similar armor that the backup assassins to Blackjack Koigo was wearing. He is standing on the stairs going up, and you know that there are 2 more people upstairs on the next level. And you hear, like, it's far away, but there's a lot of people downstairs.
Okay. I raise my spear to the sky.
Say, Tempest, in your infinite wisdom, please help me to kill these men.
And I'm going to cast a 4th level spiritual weapon at the guy who's at the head of the stairs.
Going down?
Going down.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. That's a 20 to hit.
That will hit.
And that is going to be 13 force damage.
Jeez. Okay.
And then I am going to move to the stairs up. And is it possible, like, I'm not sure sort of how the stairs up, is it possible to position myself so that they can't shoot at me from upstairs, but if they move down the stairs to try to shoot, I can hit them?
So, so there's 2 parts of this. One is if you're going to use your full movement to get to the stairs, which you can do, I'm going to make you make an athletics check to sort of sneak past the spears.
Okay.
And I'm not going to give you any damage if you fail this, but you just won't. It'll slow you down.
Yeah.
And you won't get very far. So you'll get just past the spears. If you roll it, you get to use your full movement. So it's a DC 12 athletics check to get around this thing.
A DC 12 athletics check. Okay. And then if I get to the stairs, essentially, can I like plug this hole? Like looking up the stairs, do I feel like if I go up to, is there like a door at the top of the stairs? Is it just a hole in the floor up to the next level?
So roll your athletics check first. And then I'll tell you.
Based on what I see, I'm going to decide where I go.
You can see light coming in that looks like it's daylight up top.
So the stairs just sort of disappear into the ceiling.
Into the ceiling. That's right.
Okay. And are the stairs wider than the hole in the ceiling, or are they the same width as the hole in the ceiling?
As the hole in the ceiling. Yes.
Hmm.
And so probably this guy who's on the stairs, they couldn't really go 2 abreast up this thing.
Right. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
How tall is the ceiling?
It's about 12 feet up.
Okay. I am going to, what I want to do is run to the base of the stairs. Run next to the stairs, next to the hole in the ceiling. Right?
Okay.
So that they will be sort of directly above me as they're coming down.
Okay. So you won't be at the base of the stairs. You'll be below. Yes. Okay. Right. I got it.
Right. So I would have to run to the bottom of the stairs to start going up, but I'm going to be sort of directly beneath the hole in the ceiling.
Yeah. So, and I'll say it's the same distance.
All right. So I'm going to make my athletics check, which is a 5.
All right. So you won't make it all the way there, but you will get past the spears. And you can see when you get to the spears, you can see that there's 2 men sort of behind this guy trying to angle with their bows, one's with a crossbow and one is with a bow, long bow.
I'm going to point at him and I'm going to say,
Tempest wills that you die.
I'm going to cast Toll the Dead.
Nice.
Let's see here.
This is at the guy who's standing on the steps, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I have it on my character sheet.
It's a wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
But the damage. So it's a DC 16 save, or he takes 2d12. 17.
Wow.
Oh my God. This is so different than I thought this was going to go. Wow. Okay. All right.
I got some ranged capabilities.
We are at initiative 0 now. You hear men mustering and running upstairs. Now, you can tell that they are not running from the level that is below you. they're at least one level below that.
Mhm.
The footfalls of the men who are running up tells you that you are probably at least 15 to 20 seconds away from them getting there. The first one emerging in the stairs.
Okay.
So that is I will
2 to
I
3
will-
rounds.
2 to 3 rounds, yes, before men start pouring out from down below. We are back at the top, Filnyr.
Okay.
And no concentration on that synaptic static, right? That's incredible.
Well, no, it's instant. It's over. I mean, the
That's incredible.
effect
The
is a
effect
lingering
lasts,
effect
yeah.
until
Yeah.
they make their saves.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's
Let me do the saves for the spotters.
the guys upstairs,
Yeah, I forgot
yeah.
to do those. I forgot the 2 spotters.
they don't have to take their saves. Tom.
Nah, they gotta take them. They gotta take them. It's intelligence, though, right? That sucks.
Yeah, it's int.
That guy got a 9. He failed. The one up top, they both fail. Okay, they're still.
Discombobulated.
So
Jeez.
I'm going to use Eldritch Blast and shoot the guy at the top of the stairs
Okay.
with the first one.
Oh man, that's nasty. I know what you're gonna do.
You know what I'm going to do.
Damn it. Okay, do it. Do it. You gross.
26.
It hits.
All right. And then I'm going to use Grasp of Hadar. So I'm going to pull him 10 feet closer to me. So he's going to take 8 force damage plus, does he take fall damage?
He'll take. You know what? He'll take fall damage because he's over 10 feet. So he'll take a D6. So why don't you roll a D6 on this? Wow.
And then he's on our level.
And he sort of just lands on the floor, like right in front of me, basically.
Yep.
Oh my
2 more
God.
damage.
Oh my God. Okay.
Wait a second. Oh wait, do I get my polearm master attack?
Oh, you should.
Well,
He entered
now-
my range.
Well, I think he has to use his movement to do it. I think let's take a look at Polearm Master. I
Hmm.
believe that this is one of those situations where, just like an opportunity attack, Eldritch Blast knocking someone away.
It just says other creatures provoke an opportunity attack from you when they enter the reach you have with that weapon.
I think that qualifies.
Wow.
That's actually one of the Warlock builds that people tell you to go Great Weapon Master, Polearm Master, and then you like push and pull. Like push him away, pull him back in, and then whack him.
That's terrible. This is awful. Okay, all right. Look,
I'm not doing that
look.
build, but I'm doing it for Abel.
You are.
One-handed
In a way, you are.
I go, oh look, a gift. Wait, and do I get advantage on it because he's prone?
I didn't say he was prone. All right, look. Let me do a
Does he
DC
land on his
10.
feet?
Let me do a DC 10. It's 12 feet. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be pretty. Let's see here. 13. All right. Yeah, you know what? I think he's prone.
Okay, so I'm gonna. My first one was a 13, but that one's a 19,
All right.
Yes.
and that is 9 damage.
Tell me how you finish this guy off.
Yes.
He falls flat on his face in front of me, and I just boop poke him.
All right.
I got this
combo.
I think this one's done, Filnyr.
Stick a fork in him.
Yeah, so my
I took care of this one, Filnyr.
so I only have one more beam until 11th level. So I'll use
Okay.
my other beam on the guy that's at the top of the stairs, the spotter over there.
Okay.
Yeah, he's at the top of the stairs going down. 21 to hit.
That hits.
And 5 force damage, and I will also pull him back 10 feet.
You can do it again? Oh, man.
I don't think it's limited. I think it's anytime he gets hit.
All right. Yeah, well, that's fine.
On
That's
each
fine.
of your turns when you hit a creature.
It's
no,
on,
once.
guys.
No, it's only once. It's only once. He doesn't move. I'm sorry.
No, once
Not on.
for your turn on a creature.
Once on each of your turns when you hit a creature with Eldritch Blast. So I can only use it once per
okay.
turn. Yeah,
Okay.
you were right. You were
Okay.
right. It's got its limits.
right.
Otherwise, you could move people like 20, 30 feet.
Yeah.
Like, that's insane.
Well, repelling blast, you can do it for every single blast that you hit someone with. Grasp of Hadar is only one time, I guess, because they don't want people doing the back and forth
Right.
at level 17. Yeah. Jeez. Okay.
And then let's see. Is the top of the stairs that have line of sight on everything in the room? Or like if I go over to the dude next to Pawson, I guess I'll go next to Pawson.
Okay.
Because I can't attack anymore.
And then you're gonna let Pawson do his thing.
And then Pawson will do his thing. So
By which you mean run over and try to bite this guy's head off?
yeah, run over and bite. And now, how close are we? Is he more? He's more than 5 feet away, right? He was 15 feet.
Yeah, he is. He is 15 feet to this. It's 15 feet to the stairs.
Okay, so how far was I when I was behind that pony wall? Can I actually get closer to him?
You could get closer to him. Yes, you could get. Let's
Can
see
I get
here.
right up on him? Can I get
You
right
could-
up on him
so-
or within
so,
5 feet?
Acrobatics or athletics check to get past those spears.
Sure.
What did I give
give
you,
you-
Sam? Did I give you a 12?
It was
DC 12,
12.
right? Yeah. I'll give you a DC
I'll give
12.
I'll give you an athletics check for that.
All right.
10. So
All right. So you're going to get to Pawson, but not beyond him.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So no pack tactics for Pawson, which is what I was going for.
That's too bad.
So okay. So Pawson will run over and bite. 12.
12 is a miss.
Okay. But he will still stand right there,
All
ready
right.
to cone of cold the top of the stairs.
And Reggie Percy pulls out his sword and runs over toward the guy at the top of the stairs, and he says, "I will not let them kill you, master." He's going to roll his athletics check.
Hold
Reggie
on, Mr.
Percy.
Percy. I thought we were just talking to them. I don't know what's happening.
And by the way, he carries a meat cleaver. I forgot. It's not a sword; it's a meat cleaver. Yeah.
He's
What a
like the
great
chef
sidekick.
in Little Mermaid. Just
That's right.
Le poisson.
Oh God, he got a natural 20.
Percy!
Natural 20.
Let's go!
Wow. Okay. This is gonna be. I mean, fucking does 9 damage on this guy. Whenever he hits with a meat cleaver, he's able to like slice through and then do a second attack
Yes.
with his follow through. And the second attack is a natural one.
Oh, God. Extremes. Wow.
All right. Okay. And he's there and he calls out and he says, "There's no one down here, but I hear them. Master, what should I do?" And that's his turn. From up above, the sniper ducks his head out, shoots. Let's see. Filnyr. Where's Filnyr? More than 10 feet away from Abel. Shooting at Filnyr. Okay. That is a 21.
This
Take
guy
it.
shook off his static, right?
This guy did. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. 21 hits.
All right. And 8 piercing and 9 poison.
Okay.
And
so
then-
17 total.
He will attack again. Oh, natural 20.
Damn.
Mm.
Damn.
Okay. And it's going to be 7, 5, 12. 12 plus 11 plus 13, 24, 36. Is that right?
36. Yep. Jesus.
Wow.
And he calls up and he says, "They will bleed like we do. Aim for the half elf that fucked with your head." And that's it. That's it for him. Guards are dead. Jonas, it's you. And you can kind of see that guy. He's like still at the entrance, but he's like tucked away a little bit. He will have 3/4 cover if you want to shoot at him from here.
Gentlemen, I guess we're no longer talking. Do we have to fight all these people? I can cover our escape.
We got to make it to Felipe Madamba.
So let's fly out of here and make it to Felipe Madamba.
Okay.
How many people can fly, Filnyr?
3.
Shit.
And not for long.
All right. I run over there to them. If I look up the stairs, what do I see?
You can. So if you run over to when you say them, who is them?
Filnyr.
All right. So I will.
Who's looking
I will-
up the stairs through the hole? Is it Mr. Percy or Filnyr?
Abel. Abel is directly.
Well, I thought he was
close-
under the stairs.
Percy's at the stairs going down.
Down,
Looking
yeah.
down.
Okay,
And
he hears the
I'm-
people coming up.
I'm near the stairs going up, but I'm not at the bottom of them. I'm sort of under the hole in the ceiling.
And Filnir's over close to the stairs going down. So there's
And so's Pawson.
Pawson and Mr. Percy are at the guy fighting the guy who's on the stairs going down. Filnyr is about 10 feet away from them next to the table. To the left of them, about 10 more feet, is Abel kind of underneath this hole.
Okay. So the guy Percy's fighting is not dead.
No, he is not dead.
All right.
I mean, he's real messed up.
So I'm gonna run over to where Percy is fighting, and I'm gonna firebolt the guy that he's fighting.
Okay.
Ugh, and that's an 11.
All right. That's a miss.
Wait. Oh, no, never mind. I already used my reaction.
To skewer a guy on his way from the stairs. Just
Right.
landed on that spear.
Yeah, that was awesome. All right.
Teamwork.
You hear from up the stairs now. This guy, he's like, "Fuck it," and you hear wood crashing, and you hear 2 short swords being unsheathed, and he rushes down the stairs.
That's from up the stairs.
From up the
above
stairs,
us.
he dashes over to where Percy and Pawson are.
He made it all the way from the floor above us?
He's dashing down the stairs. Yeah, he's using his cunning action to dash.
Okay.
So I don't know what your reach is. If your reach is 10 feet, you can get him. With your spear, it's just 5 feet, right?
I don't
He-
have a reaction.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
you
already
already
used
used it.
already.
Okay. So that meat cleaver looked bad, but the giant like wolf looks even worse to this guy. So he slices at Pawson, and he got a 15.
Does that hit?
Pawson, yes. Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. So this is gonna be bad. So that is 9 piercing damage.
Okay.
Plus Pawson is now between these 2 guys.
Yeah, but they're... Oh, yeah, they are, I guess.
Plus another 17 piercing damage.
Look, so that's 26. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, we both not looking good.
And then he attacks again. And that's a 16.
16 hits.
All right. The good news, there's no sneak attack on this one. He only gets to do that once. 6 more damage.
Okay.
And he strikes one last time. Oh, it's a natural 20.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is breaking my heart. Let's see. 13 more damage.
Ooh, Pawson is still alive.
He's still alive. Oh,
There's
God.
1 hit point.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
1 hit point left.
I'm sure glad I understand all that stuff about portals. Okay, and then the other guy is disengaging, and he runs down the stairs. You can see. Let's see. No, you can't see. You can't see. Percy can just see the tops of the heads of unarmored guards who were eating on the stairs coming up. It's Abel's turn.
Okay, so we've still got potentially archers on the stairs above me. We've got one guy who just came in and stabbed the crap out of Pawson. And then the other guy who was looking real messed up ran down the stairs.
That's right.
Okay. I am going to, and everybody sort of congregated at the stairs going down right now.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to run over to the stairs going down. And I am going to cast Stone Shape.
Ooh.
And I am going to take the top section of stairs and sort of pull it up and spread it out to seal off the hole in the floor.
Yes.
Oh,
That is amazing.
shit.
So there should be like a 5-foot gap at the top of the stairs to the ceiling, and then a 5x5 stone boulder blocking the hole.
Wow. Oh shit. I love this. You whoa. This is inspiration. You all 3 have inspiration now, don't you?
Yeah.
Wait a
I
second.
have.
Wait a second. Don't give me inspiration yet.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm going to use the inspiration I have.
On what?
And my war priest, no, not my war priest. I already have spiritual weapon up to attack spiritual weapon at the guy who's still here.
Okay.
The one who just stabbed Pawson.
Okay.
So this is going to be with advantage.
I can't believe Pawson's still alive after all that shit.
1.
Good lord.
That's a 15.
That's a miss.
Oh,
Oh, no, sorry. I'll let you, because I know you're going to use something.
I'm going to
Sorry.
use.
I'm giving you inspiration back at the end of this turn, by the way.
Okay. I'm going to save it. This guy hasn't taken a hit yet. I'm not going to blow a channel divinity on this.
Okay.
Okay.
So what are you going to do?
That's it. I missed.
Okay.
Hey, wait. Stupid question with all this Pawson attack. The guy that attacked Pawson, did he need to have that D6 subtracted from all of his attack rolls?
Would it have made a difference on any of them?
I
That
mean,
hit?
We'll see.
Yeah, the 16 is the only one. There's only one that would matter, so I'll
Yeah.
just roll a 1.
Okay.
I rolled a 2, it would still hit. So we'll just
Okay. All right.
we'll just cut that all out. We'll just
Okay.
forget.
All right.
But let's not forget it next turn.
I won't forget. Oh, you know what? I need to. I
He's gotta
just
roll his
forgot. I got to roll my
save then.
saves. All right.
I guess we'll just leave this all in.
He failed. And the white guy that ran downstairs failed. Jesus,
Failed.
this stupid shit. Fucking goddamn static. It's like I gotta get a new antenna.
He's only got like 2 spells. They better be badass.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
badass.
Exactly.
That's a 5th level spell for a reason.
Okay. So you can still hear there's wood that is making the floors, but all of the tower is stone and the stairs are stone and all of that. So you can still kind of hear people. You hear the voice of a woman and she says, "Stop. Don't stop running. Take them down now. Monterre is attacking us, or it might be those fools of the Owlwood." And someone says, "No, ma'am, it's a big rock here. I can't push up through it." What do you... Now, let me ask you this, Sam.
Mhm.
Stone shape, does it leave like a natural magic? Can it be dispelled?
No. I just form the stone into a new shape.
Fuck.
So I will also say, depending on the angle of the stairs, if a 5x5 section is taken out of the top of the stairs, I don't know if the stairs like are solid all the way down, like if they can stand underneath it and try to push it up or what.
It's solid. I mean, a 5x5 piece of stone is really, really, I mean, that's like 2,000 pounds.
Mhm.
That's like a ton.
In a dick.
Inside of a dick. Yeah. So you basically made a kidney stone in the
Mhm.
ton dick. Okay. But so you hear like people approaching and they are like, they're not moving that stone, but you can see that they're like, you can hear that they're pushing on, you can hear that they're doing stuff. And you hear someone say, well, it's the woman again. You hear her say,
Well, at least go and get the tools. We have tools here. Bring them up.
and, "Oh, yes, ma'am." Okay. Back at the top, Filnyr.
Okay, so we've got one dude who just attacked Pawson,
Yep.
and then is there still one archer at the top of the stairs?
So there is one archer at the top of the stairs. Yes, indeed.
Down
Okay.
is blocked to us, fellas. We go up. I don't know what we'll find there, but hopefully something that can get us out of this mess. Or we buy ourselves enough time to go through another teleportation circle.
Okay, so Filnir's got like a little more than a quarter of his HP. How bad does the guy that attacked Pawson look?
I mean, bad. He's not as bad as the guy that ran downstairs.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to use Hexblade's Curse on the dude who's right here.
Okay.
Potentially a 5% more chance to crit. And then I'm going to swing at him with my longsword. Old school style.
Who has Quiet Dark? Is that you?
I do. I don't have the card for it. And I was gonna make it my packed weapon. Oh yeah, that's right. So
It is a
it's
vicious short sword, except, and I'll just make it. We'll just hand wave this. You got it there. It is a
Right.
vicious short sword that gives you a +1 to all stealth checks when you have it out.
Right. Okay. So it should be and I made it my packed weapon, so it'll use my bonus,
Awesome.
my charisma bonus.
This is excellent for you because vicious weapons, when they crit, they do an extra. I think this does an extra 46 when you crit.
Whoa.
Okay.
That's just like it's just like a Tempest's Brick.
An extra 4d6 or a total of 4d6?
So it's a total of 4. No. Okay. So target takes an extra when you roll a 20 with this magic weapon. Okay. So it's not just when you crit, but when you roll a 20 with this magic weapon, the target takes an extra 2d6 damage, piercing.
Okay.
damage.
So it's a total of 3d6.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you double it.
So
you double the
so-
dice, right?
I think you double it. It's like that. The 2d6 is not necessarily talking about it.
I think what it's saying is instead of rolling an additional 1d6, you roll an additional 2d6.
Yeah.
I think you roll an additional
basically with
2d6 in addition to your 1d6.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. So I will attack with. Now, is Quiet Dark also a +1 weapon?
Yes, it's a +1
Okay.
weapon.
Okay.
Ooh.
No, it's not. It is not. Let me
Yeah,
look.
it's just a vicious short sword.
But it
vicious.
becomes that. But it becomes that when it's a packed weapon.
Okay.
It becomes
Okay.
magical for that purpose. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's see what happens. Quiet Dark, 18.
That is a hit.
Not enough to. Oh yeah, it's +9. So okay. So I'll roll a d6. 7 piercing.
Okay.
He's still alive, and then
Oh yeah.
one more time. Natural 1.
Damn.
And Quiet Dark says, Filnyr! No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. And then Pawson will come up, and he gets advantage because of pack tactics.
Oof, nice.
And he doesn't have anything to do. He doesn't have a vampiric bite or anything like that. But let's see what he can do. 22 to hit.
Yes.
That's a hit.
Okay, so 2d6 plus 4. That's a 1 and a 3, so 8 damage.
Okay.
And he has to make a DC 14 strength save. See, now I should have. This is where I'd want Pawson to go first, because then Filnyr gets advantage.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Did we say he has to go first, or
No, we say we
second?
just do it in the same way through
Yeah.
combat.
That's right. Okay.
But I always forget about Pawson until after my turn, so then he always ends up going.
So then he always goes
Yeah.
after.
All right. Strength saving throw. Let's see. Natural 20. Could have used that
All
on
right.
his old intelligence check.
No, better now.
Yeah.
Better now.
Yeah. So he stays standing. Okay.
And that's that's all I got because I can't drink a potion too.
All right. Mr. Percy turns around with his massive meat cleaver and slices at this guy. 8. It's a miss. All right. That's it.
So he only gets the extra attack when he hits.
When he hits. Yep.
Mm.
And he says, I will protect you as well, Master Filnyr. And the archer up above ducks his head out. You guys are all bunched up again, aren't you? It's Abel again,
Mhm.
right?
Yep. Yeah, baby. He can't shoot
Okay.
Pawson.
All right. Yep. 18.
18's a miss.
Okay. And 20.
Now 20's a hit. Is he still affected by the
He is not.
synaptic static? Okay.
He is not. Not anymore. That's not this guy. All right. And this is going to be, you'll take half of the piercing. So you take 4 piercing and 10 poison.
Another 14.
Another
Okay.
14 damage. Yep. Whew. And he ducks back up top. And he says, Derrida, come up top. Save yourself. All right. And it is Jonas.
Arg. Arg. All right. I'm gonna send Saber up the stairs
Okay.
Good thinking.
to the archers, and I'm gonna firebolt the guy that Filnyr and Paulson have been attacking.
Okay.
Actually, let me see.
We need a sure thing, Jonas. We need a sure thing.
I know, but there's so many of you, and I'm right there.
Magic missile?
Okay. No, it's not prepped.
Kind of wizard doesn't prep magic missile. I'm just saying.
one that's
I'm
saving
just
it for
wait. You're an evocation wizard. Have you gotten empowered
one that's
evocation
saving
yet?
it for next level.
Okay.
I got to
All right.
get level 10, and then it's back.
Okay.
Trying to save my slots for shield. How far away am I
From what?
from Filnyr and Paulson?
Oh, I mean, I thought you moved that way already.
I did. I ran towards them.
So you're
and
at the spear.
Not-
I
but
shot
not
the guy
so
on the
close
stairs.
that he would have disadvantage on his ranged attack.
No.
No,
You
he's
can
not within 5 feet.
you can still hit him without disadvantage. You're next to the table.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. No, fuck. This is so stupid. It's so stupid, man.
Saber relays, clear skies, one man.
Clear sky is one man
Oh, that's the top of the tower.
at the
Yeah.
top
Yeah.
of the. Okay, you're gonna give me that. I was just gonna let him.
He
Tell me later.
communicates to you. He communicates it to you.
Okay,
Like
all right.
he knows how important this is, and he communicates it to you as soon as he gets up top.
Okay. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to look at the guy that they have been attacking, and I'm going to try something new. I'm going to kind of point my fingers at him, and the air around him is going to get really cold, and I'm hoping that this will affect him. I'm going to cast Frostbite,
Oh,
and
awesome.
that's
Okay.
a DC 16 con save.
And this guy does he have disadvantage on con saves?
He'll have a disadvantage
No,
on
no.
his next attack
Okay.
if this takes.
So, Tom,
Only-
it's just concentration check, constitution.
Oh, it's only for
saves.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But still, this is dumb. You guys are just killing these guys.
Save. Look at that, another natural 20
That's
from Tom.
That's so crazy.
Get it
All right.
out now.
That's so many.
Get it out
I-
now.
So many.
Yeah, I do have potent cantrip, so even if they save, he's going to take I think 2 damage from that.
Or one. It's half, right?
Yeah.
Is it half rounded down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Half rounded
It's
down,
1.5, so it's half rounded up. Half.
No,
down.
come on, John. It's Dungeons and Dragons.
John.
half rounded, half
John.
rounded down.
Yeah,
And
it's 1 damage.
and he doesn't take the
The disadvantage.
he doesn't
is
have
more
disadvantage.
important, though.
yeah.
Oh, he
just
doesn't
takes-
have
he just
disadvantage
takes a
because
little
he
bit of damage.
saved.
You know what? If you'd have hit him with something strong, he'd have come after you, but not this time.
And he's like, whatever.
He is going to disengage as his. Oh wait, actually, he is going to just attack. We got Filnyr. We got He's gonna attack Pawson. Man, it breaks my heart.
Disadvantage.
I really don't want to do it.
It's okay. He's still got this the synaptic static shock, so he's still got that chance.
Okay, 18.
All right.
Gonna roll your
What?
shot.
Nope. 15 is the total
Oh, he
because
doesn't
it's a
have
3, so
disadvantage.
he's going to hit Pawson.
Wait, Mr. Percy sees how close to death Pawson is from his old days as a defender. Uses his reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll of a creature within 5 feet of it whose target isn't Mr. Percy. And so this guy is going to have to roll again.
Nice.
Now, the problem is, this is just, he's got 3 attacks. So,
Oh, great.
It's just 1.
Mm.
Yeah, so that was and that
so
was
he's
the
still going
lowest
to hit. That's a 26. Yeah.
It's all right. Burn the 26. So
10.
Pawson goes down.
10 damage. Okay. And he's not an idiot. He's gonna attack the guy who just stepped in to protect this guy. How far away are you,
Percy?
Filnyr? How far away are you, Filnyr?
I'm right next to him.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna attack you for sure. All right. 23.
Yeah, do you want me, I mean, it doesn't matter if I roll another d6.
Yeah,
Wait, actually, I guess it could if I'm rolling a 6, or are we just keeping the 3 for all of them?
I'll
We
let
did
you
that
roll
last
this
time.
one. I'll let you roll this
Okay.
one. Yeah, go ahead.
Nope, I got a 3. How about that?
Okay. How about that? That's
So
good.
20 will hit.
Okay. It's gonna be 5 damage,
Okay.
and he's gonna hit you again. That's some weak sauce right there. That's just no good. 20 minus 3, 17. Is that gonna hit?
Does not hit.
All right. And he's gonna disengage and run up the stairs. And so he's up at the top of the stairs.
Still visible.
Still visible. Yep.
Okay.
And it is you, Abel.
Can I'm assuming I can make it to him. He ran 30 feet.
Yep.
I was in melee. All right. And are we doing like death saves and everything for Pawson?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess he's not actually dead. Well,
Does he count as an NPC, or is he
you want to
character at
use
this
a healing
point?
word on him or something like that? Is that what
Well,
you're?
I was considering it. Yeah.
Yeah, I will. I think he's only going to get. Let's say, I think NPCs usually don't get death saves. Pawson will get a death save.
He'll get one death save.
One death save.
Okay. All right. I am going to. That's a good ruling. I like that.
Okay.
What about
So
Percy?
you have 1 round to get him up.
What about Percy?
Same.
All right.
One death save.
One death save.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna run after him, and you're hurt, Filnyr. Pawson's hurt. I'm a little hurt.
I got 10 HP left.
And but Jonas and Percy are not scratched, right?
That's right.
Right.
Fuck it. All right, I am going to run after the guy, and I'm going to stab him with my spear. That is a 14. Don't tell me. I'm going to use my channel divinity to make it plus 10, 24.
24 will hit.
15 damage.
Nice roll.
That's a great roll. He is still alive.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Mass Healing Word. Level 3 spell.
Nice.
I can Eldritch Blast him off the stairs, just like I did that other guy.
And that's going to be me and Filnyr and Pawson are all going to get 8
Wow. Nice.
back.
Wow. Nice. All right. Filnyr, it is you or Pawson.
I've been going first, so we'll just keep it consistent.
Okay.
So I will Eldritch Blast that mofo at the top of the stairs.
Okay.
25 to hit.
Yep.
And he will take 10 damage, and he will be pulled off the stairs.
And give it another d6.
Yep.
And he will be prone, just like the other guy.
1 more damage.
All right. Now, he is still alive. But
He's still alive.
looks so messed up, and he is totally ready to be a prone bone for Pawson. He is primed.
And I guess I have another bolt, so I have to finish. So I will use it. It'll be a disadvantage because he's prone.
Yep.
But that's fine. These rolls have been really kind to me so far.
They really have.
14, which we know will not hit.
That's not going to hit. Nope.
Okay, so that's that. And then I will make my way toward the stairs.
You can be heading up. I mean, you can you could get.
Yeah, but I don't want to
Abel.
go into his range and then leave his range.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
well, prone, he's not going to get a. He won't get a opportunity.
You can still
attack.
get an opportunity attack if you're prone.
Really?
Yeah.
I think you can, yeah.
Yeah, why not? It doesn't prohibit that.
Oh, he just has disadvantage on it.
Mm-hmm.
You can stab your foot. He has disadvantage
exactly.
on it?
Yeah, disadvantage.
Yeah, because he's prone.
Okay, so Pawson's going to run over and bite with advantage. 25.
Finish him.
25 hits. Finish him off.
Eat, Pawson, eat. 9 plus 4, 13 damage.
Yum. I don't feel him breathing anymore. All right. He's dead.
Whew.
You guys took that guy out. Okay.
Damn it.
So there's just one archer left on the roof that we know of. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. All right.
That's our turn.
And Mr. Percy turns up and looks around, and he goes over behind one of the walls and sits and sort of hunches down because he's not going to be able to get up where Abel is. Ionus, make yourself safe. We don't want any errant arrows accidentally getting you in the eye or the knee. The archer, now that his buddy's out of the way, he's got a clear shot of Abel. And he's going to go ahead and take it. You know what? He's not. He looks at you, Abel, and the sort of he senses the power on you, and he sort of puts his hands up, puts his bow down on the ground, and says, "I surrender. I surrender."
Finally, somebody acknowledges my power.
And we can be out of initiative if you would like to be.
Yeah. Okay.
It's Jonas next, but yeah,
yeah.
it's up to you, John.
Yeah, I mean, they seem to be blocked off. I tell them it's only the one man upstairs.
We
I think we're
need
done.
to know what this guy knows. Don't set him on fire, Jonas.
Don't worry. I think we're done. Tell us.
Throw down your bow.
It's
Everybody to the
It's already
roof.
down. It's already down.
Tell us what is happening
Kick
here.
it down. Did he kick it downstairs?
No.
Or is it just on the floor?
Hand me, kick the bow to me.
It will fall. He kicks it in the
Yes.
hole, and it falls down the hole, down where you are.
I'm coming up.
Oh dear God!
Can we all go upstairs?
You can all get upstairs. Yeah, it's the same
Okay.
footprint up there. It's a 25-foot radius.
So and is it the top of the tower?
Yeah, so it's the top of the tower. This is clearly made to be a sniper's nest. There's a small pillar in the very center of the wooden floor here that has a very small cover. Let's say like a 5 by 10 cover, just so that guys can get out of the rain if it starts to rain up here. And there is a trap door that you can put into place and to seal off the rain from getting into the next level in the tower. But it's not going to keep anyone out if that's a concern. It's not like your rock.
Mhm.
It's not like your rock boulder
Mm-hmm.
blocking the way. There is you recognize a farseer, Ionus, that is trained northwest, and then there are rations up here. A lot of arrows. There's a cask, says oil on it. There are arrows that are wrapped in cloth. Looks like to fire burning arrows essentially.
Hmm.
And if you look out, I'm assuming you guys would look out.
Mhm.
You see that the land around the tower has been cleared to about 300 to 400 feet, just totally cleared land. You see about 100 feet to the east of you, mostly rock, although there is definitely like wood planks on it, road that stretches to the southeast and to the northwest as it passes the tower. You can see that there are Hark troops down on the road, and there's a small like toll area, what it looks like, and they're like, they don't know what's going on in the tower, those guys that are out there. Then there's trees in all directions.
Confounded small spaces. I'm useless. Jesus help me.
Oh, and your rope pops up out of your knapsack.
Tie this man up.
You're about 125 feet up in the air.
And so we can see this sort of toll area. We can see the road. There's a little sort of garrison here, but we can't see anything else really but trees.
About 50 feet away from the tower, there's a wooden wall that sort of encircles this tower, and there's a gate to that as well, and it is wide open, and it leads out to the garrison on the road on the Threeway.
I have a question about my rope. I'm gonna have it tie up this guy first, real quick.
Okay.
Just while we're looking and talking. But should I use it again? Can we all get on it, and can I guide us in a particular direction in the air?
I don't know, like a magic carpet ride.
Well, it
a real slow.
Floats, it floats up. It's 10 feet of movement, but it floats up in whatever direction that I want it to.
I want to say it can support its own weight and maybe a little bit more, but I don't think it can support.
Well, I would be more than its own weight.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
could support
Right.
like a person.
It like flies up though and like can
And
attach itself to
attaches to
stuff, and then you
something,
can
yeah.
climb it, but you can't like hold on to one end and use it to fly
Yeah.
up.
That's my question. That's my only question.
Yeah, no,
Right.
you can't do that.
All right, Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
Right.
You're
Well,
not gonna be able to do
I
that.
was hoping we could all get on that and head somewhere. All right, I tie the guy.
I
up.
mean, listen, if we're safe up here, I can get us all to fly.
Well, not all of us.
with a short rest, I could get all of us. Oh no, I can't. I have to do it. We'd have to do it in waves.
Yeah.
I'd have to send you guys and then
Well,
10
you
minutes
could
actually-
probably
later.
ride
actually,
someone
I've
could
got-
ride Pawson, right?
Well, no. Actually, I've got
If
an idea.
Pawson can fly, we can all get on him. I think.
You can. Well, Pawson can take a couple of you, and I can polymorph into a giant eagle, and
It's
then
pretty good.
and then somebody can
I've
get
s-
on me.
I wasn't planning to still have fly at this point, but I do have it.
Dude, I'm glad you
I didn't
do.
use my my other
Which
spell slot.
which way to the Ryan Mighty? Where are we on the road?
Wait, the Ryan Mighty, that shitty little mill?
Yeah.
Aren't you here with the Monteran army?
Who said you get to ask questions? And I slap him.
It's not 5 miles. It's that way. It's over in the woods there. There's a small wheat farm over there. It's run by dwarves.
Wait,
terrible-
northwest
terrible
or
rye.
southeast?
What's that?
Northwest or southeast, or is it not on the road? Is it away from
It's
the road?
directly west. No, it's not on the road. He points
Oh,
directly
okay.
to the west. There's deer paths that will take you to the farm, and once you're on the farm, you should be able to see it. It's right on the river. You can kind of if you look in the distance, you could see that there's places where the trees are not. That's a river.
What is the Hark army doing here?
Winning.
Why are you ambushing Monterans as they come through the teleportation circle? I thought we were supposed to be working together. I slap him again. Faster, please.
So- The general here is taking over the Threeway first. We've already taken all the towers.
How many
all the
towers
garrisons.
is that?
Well, none of them are like this one. There are every 3 miles. There's a short tower between Hark City and Monterre. We're talking. I don't know. 60.
That's a lot of towers.
They're mostly just like that. And he points down at the garrison. That's the toll way.
Mhm. How many
It's-
soldiers do we see on the ground?
Down below.
Yeah.
10.
Okay.
How many soldiers are here in this area?
Well, including the Herr Augie Grappa's regulars.
Yeah.
She has 100 men. Most
Wait,
of them are
Augie
here.
Grappa is a woman?
Augie Grappa, Augustina.
And
Yes.
she's here.
She's here. She's with us in the tower.
Wait, how many men did he say? Did he say?
100.
She's got about 100. Yeah.
But he's just talking about the ones in the tower.
He says most of them are in the tower.
But you've claimed all these other towers. No one's manning them. How many in Robert's Gift?
We don't have any towers in Robert's Gift.
How many on
the Threeway?
How many soldiers on the Threeway?
On the Threeway, I would, if I had to guess, I would say 1,000.
Ah, we should move invisibly, gentlemen.
Is that a possibility?
Hush your mouth. I slap
Who
him.
are you? Okay.
Slap.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt.
Yeah, it doesn't. It really doesn't. You can make your hand really, really hot when you do it, though.
I just pop him in the lips.
So you're not
Alright.
here to. So you're not here to rescue Zarelith,
Who is Zarelith?
she's she's one of Madamba's lieutenants
Where is she? If not in the tower.
in the dungeon.
Is that under the tower?
Oh, of course.
God damn it.
We've also got many Monteran soldiers that were in the last party who came to thought they were here to relieve their soldiers who were in the tower.
And you've been ambushing them as they come through the circle.
They don't usually come through the circle. We were warned. We were warned yesterday that that Monterans were trying to come through the circle, and that we should expect them next week.
You're not very good with calendars, are you?
Maybe tomorrow. Yeah. Well, I mean, we normally don't even man this place. No one's used this circle in since I've been here. I've been here 6 months. Lady Grappa says that they're all active, and now apparently she was right.
How many towers and teleportation circles do you know about?
Me?
Yes, you.
I know there's one. I know there's one in Hark City in the palace.
Have you seen any runes around it?
I've never seen it. I've never been in the palace.
Tom, how far down is the dungeon?
We're 120 feet up.
Yeah.
We're 120
This is
feet up.
This is a super high tower. It looks like it was made for a mage, and then it was never completed for a mage. It's like this does not look like a defensive normal like Hark or Monteran roost here.
Filnyr's going to pull the guys aside. Come over here. Listen, I feel bad for this guy, but we clearly cannot let him live if we are just to leave him here. He may survive for some time on those rations, but inevitably they will break through that boulder, and he will tell them we've gone to the Ryan Mighty.
As much as I don't like it, I was about to say the same thing, but can we...
Master, would you like him to live?
I believe.
Oh, Percy, you can wipe his memory.
I am. It is within my abilities, yes.
That may save his life. The other thing I was going to say is that Felipe may very well ask us to come back here if some of his lieutenants are in the dungeon.
Yes, I've been trying to keep my eye on the...
Is there a way that it seems as though the bulk of their force is inside the tower right now trying to get up? Is there a way we could get down the outside here?
Well, this is what I've been contemplating. If I could find a way to get Saber maybe into the dungeon, I could then teleport into the dungeon.
Well, if Abel can shape the stone as he did before and trap them above the ground level.
That's what I was thinking, although I can only do that maybe one more time.
And if I could take Abel down there, but I would need to know where we were teleporting.
I can also get us down there. 3 of us.
Gentlemen, if you were deciding how to kill me, I would very much appreciate it. If you have something quick, there's some rope up here. You could throw me over the side. You could defenestrate me. Though I don't have a window.
Thank you for telling us about the rope. Who has the keys to the cells in the dungeon?
Well, I suppose the dungeon master does.
And who, pray tell, is that?
I don't know the man, but he is a he's an arcanist, and he came here with the general. He wears all white robes, and he carries many of them, and I understand that he changes his clothes every time he questions prisoners. He sleeps in the dungeon as well. He has a quarters there. It's just below the workshop. Kitchen is on the first floor. Workshop below the kitchen. Below that is the dungeon.
It would take a few resources, Abel, but I can get someone out of a prison without keys.
How many Monterans are down there?
You asking the guy?
Yeah.
6 Monteran Rangers, 1 Monteran irregular. We have a weird-looking, yellow-faced abomination that was riding a basilisk. Took out 5 of our people, and we have the Owlwood woman as well.
Are they held separately?
I've never been in the dungeon. I couldn't tell you. I just know that the man in white sleeps down there, and I know who we brought in. There could be others who were imprisoned there as well, but in 6 months, I've seen the prisoners who came in.
Fellas, do we risk it? We could just fly out of here.
I think there's one more consideration to make, which is that we will not easily make it to the Rye and Mighty with a cadre of followers.
That was going to be my point. I was only thinking of one prisoner. That would be of value to Felipe, but a large contingent, even if they are Monteran, we cannot help them now. But perhaps if we help Felipe, maybe he can rally some...
Well, I mean, we're already a pretty big cadre.
I point to Percy and Pawson.
Yes, but
Pawson
6
is
more.
Pawson is now right next to the guy who surrendered to you, and he is looking up at Filnyr expectantly.
Pawson, if you're hungry, you can eat the one downstairs. No one will mind.
Oh, you sure?
For now, yes, we need to talk to him. We need to speak to him.
And he heads down the stairs, and you hear the guy you have. He says, "No, not Derrida. Not Derrida. There's meat down there. There's bread. Just eat the bread." And
He's a
Pawson goes
wolf.
down.
Jonas,
Does Pawson get healed from that, or does he just get fed?
He just gets fed.
listen. I know all the arguments against this. Clearly, it's a big risk to go down and save those Monterans. Who knows what may be waiting for us down there? But think of the story it'd make. Think about the word those Monterans would spread to their friends and neighbors and family.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I want to save them all. And if we leave, I would try to convince Felipe to come back for them. Those stories don't make it to Monterre if they don't make it back to Monterre.
I'll trade information if you won't eat my friend.
The
I'll
rope
trade information if you
the
don't
rope
eat my
starts
friend.
wrapping around his mouth.
Wait, let's hear what he has to say.
I pull it down.
Bring Derrida up here. I need to see that he's not being eaten.
Which one is Derda?
He was the one that sliced your wolf.
What if he's only a little bit eaten?
Please just bring him up. Bring him up as is. Please do not devour him.
All right, Filnyr will
He's
walk
beautiful.
in and make sure that Pawson is eating the archer that was at the bottom of the stairs, which is probably the first one he got to anyway.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's right.
And then drag Derda
Okay.
up the stairs.
Oh, and just could I have your word that you will not let him eat me or Derrida?
Start talking. You're not in a position to bargain.
Inside the dungeon, there is a bookshelf. I've heard of it. I've never seen it myself. But I did hear some of the soldiers talking about when we were supposed to defend the teleportation circle. They said, well, anyone can get in the passage behind the bookshelf. There is a passageway from the dungeon onto the other side of the wall near the garrison. I don't know exactly where it is. I know it's a bush. There's a bush that lifts up from the ground and reveals a tunnel. This seems like it might help you in your mission. Would you promise me not to eat my friend?
I will not eat your friend.
No, anybody. I don't want him destroyed or torn apart or burned. Or I would like him to see his family again.
Do we have a way that we can climb down the outside of the tower or possibly fall slower than we would otherwise.
I can fly the three of us down. Or perhaps two of us could ride Pawson, although I am a bit skeptical of his abilities to keep us upright as he descends the tower. Ionus can get himself down, but it uses a lot of our resources. So it may put us at a disadvantage, and I am not 100%. It would be well served to do with a rest before we tackle any dungeons, even for an hour.
And then once we get to the bottom, how do we know we can get to the dungeon?
And how do we not run into the 100 troops?
Well, sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I was just say, and
Do we hear a boulder
as
shifting?
no, you don't hear a boulder shifting, but as you're discussing this, you hear two men arguing about something very, very, very far down, and another one says, "I'm telling you, there's men up there, up in the top of the tower," and one of them runs past and goes over to the garrison. There's an argument there at the garrison. You see a man climb to the top of the garrison. It's about 2 stories high, so that's about 15, 20 feet high, and you see him light a fire that is above the tower, and green smoke rises into the air, and thus ends episode 45 of the Dungeon Dads podcast.
Damn it.
We're out of the gift, everybody.
Out of the gift.
Yeah.
Out of the gift.
Stuck
Into
on
the
top
tower.
Now
of
we're
the
gonna
tower.
start. We're gonna start a next 6-episode saga in the tower
Right.
on the roof of the tower.
Trying to decide what to do.
Man, I forgot you couldn't have everyone fly. I thought that was going to be an easy.
It's
Well,
thing.
I think we can. I mean, I think the riding Pawson thing will work.
It's
Or
a
at
great
least well
idea.
enough.
It's a great idea to try to seal as many of these guys in here as you possibly can. But let's save it for the bonus.
I'm also worried that if we fly off directly in the direction we're going, we'll be pretty easy to track and a pretty easy target.
Yeah.
For a lot of guys on the ground.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Ooh, okay. Well, yeah,
All
we'll
right.
talk about it in the bonus.
Thanks for listening, everybody. And if you don't subscribe to us on Patreon, you're gonna miss the bonus. But we will be back in 2 weeks. And follow us, send us those likes, give us those reviews. We had a really great one a couple of weeks ago from Maze on Apple Podcasts. So thank you so much, Maze. Be well, everybody. Toodaloo.
Toodaloo.